So today on Kevin Explains Crypto, we have a question that, well, I guess everybody asks initially the first time they hear about Bitcoin. How does Bitcoin work? Now, I'm going to take this question from a high level, right? Because we have other videos about how mining works and what blockchain is and all that great stuff. So I'm going to start at the high level. How does Bitcoin work from a high level, right? The first time that you hear about Bitcoin, what is Bitcoin? Well, let's go back to the Bitcoin white paper, little technical write-up that a person or persons going by the name Satoshi Nakamoto wrote 2009, right? Let's see. So what did that white paper actually talk about? Well, it talked about an electronic cash, an internet money for the internet, money that could be transacted cross-border in real time, value transfer, basically. Value could be transferred from one person to another person relatively seamlessly with no middlemen, no banks needed, no central banks, no correspondent banks. Nobody really, not even people in the middle, simply a mechanism by which there could be an agreement of when ledger balances changed. So when one person's balance changed, if I were to send you a Bitcoin, for example, and I had one Bitcoin on my address, on my ledger, right? My ledger balance, the transaction data would go to 0 and yours would go to 1. That gets pushed out to the Bitcoin network. It gets confirmed. We see some consensus. And now in the next block, you have one Bitcoin on your ledger and I have 0. It's pretty simple from a high level, but what it does is it totally reinvents how finance works. It's quite amazing, actually. It's why so many institutions and big investors have started to push money into Bitcoin. It's why on CNBC now and the BBC and CNN and MSNBC and all these different Al Jazeera and all these different worldwide news channels, you start to hear about Bitcoin. It's a very small innovation on its own. It's 4 pieces of technology kind of clumped into one. But at the end of the day, the small change it makes, removing intermediaries, disintermediating value transfer, is absolutely huge. And it's the cusp of how finance is going to look in the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. So if you don't like your bank, like most people, you should be happy because Bitcoin started a trend. Not that it didn't start the trend. They really started the trend from the technology side to get rid of your bank. So you don't need them anymore. So that should make you smile at night, I think. Anyway, this is Kevin Explains Crypto. That's a high level of how Bitcoin works. If you want to hear more about crypto in general, subscribe to our channel. And, give a thumbs up to this video. Why not? That means we'll keep making more videos. And if you have something specific about crypto that you want to ask me, go ahead and tweet me at Kevin Murcko or send me a message on Telegram at Kevin Murcko and ask. And maybe the next video you see with this beautiful face will be talking about, well, your question. All right, guys. Thank you.